Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new message. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So today we have a message for you that is going to be a sign. This reading, this message is going to find you exactly before everything starts to happen for you, everything prosperous and abundance starts to unfold on your path, and this is going to be your sign and your message from Spirit. So let's see what you need to know before you step into this new, abundant, prosperous, successful chapter of your life. What is the guidance and the message, Spirit, that needs to come through for this person who is watching this right now? What message is this reading meant to deliver before everything starts to happen? Okay, we're also seeing 111. I am creative. So maybe you guys are creative. Maybe you are an artist. Maybe you're pursuing a creative path in life right now, an unconventional path in life. And this reading is perhaps supposed to be a sign that this journey is going to have its moment of breakthrough. So angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. Maybe some of you are even just starting out to pursue this path. Let's see your cards. Wow, the number 17, the star card in the tarot. I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You're as independent as you're ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I already like where this message is going. And we also have the number 27. I am expressive. Your mind is wide open and you're tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. Oh my God. What is happening here? Okay. If you're seeing this reading, you are meant, I feel, to achieve extraordinary success in your life. That's the first thing that you need to know. That's what you're meant for. That's what you're born to do in your lifetime, is achieve some kind of extraordinary success. Now we have a lot of cards here that are, I feel like, indicating that this reading is going to draw in a lot of creatives, maybe artists, maybe people who want to be celebrities, maybe people who want to be business owners, people who want to pursue a unique and unconventional path in life. And I want you to know that you're being very spiritually supported into pursuing whatever direction in life you have chosen for yourself. Okay? Whatever, I feel like you have chosen to pursue your passion in life. And that takes a lot of courage. Not many people nowadays have the courage to do so. But you, I feel like, are one of those people who have decided that in life, you're going to pursue your passion. And you're going to pursue what's going to make you excited, what's going to ignite you, what you feel called to do. And you know that somehow that is also connected with big amounts of prosperity. And so I feel like you're so talented, you're so gifted. And some of you, you're maybe very independent. This may be something that you're just starting off on your own, or maybe it's a path, a journey that you had to, endure for a majority of it alone. It feels like you've had to be very independent, very self-reliant. It almost feels like everything is on you. But you still didn't let that get in your way. And I feel like someone's circumstances here weren't really aligned in your favor. Like you could be coming from maybe like a small town, a small country, a community that feels kind of conservative, maybe to some extent. But it feels like you're the one who's breaking, that wall, that barrier. And so maybe you're like making a name for your country. Maybe you're making a name for your community. but it feels like you're meant to be seen by a lot of people, you know, whether that's a community, a country, or even the world at large. And so I feel like this reading is meant to find you before you step into this global success. Okay, and I feel like you're someone who seeks a lot of freedom in life. You want to express yourself. You don't want to be told what you need to do. You don't want to be put in this box. You don't want to play by the, you know, maybe the rules that are set up by society. You are a rule breaker, and I feel like you're someone who does challenges, you know, the rules and the ways of life and the world, and you're able to prove that you can do it your way. It doesn't have to be done the way that people think it needs to be done, you know? And I feel like you really like a challenge. You like to, you know, break the barriers, break the rules, and do things that are not supposed to work, but I feel like you can pull them off. So it's a very interesting energy that we're tuning into today. Let's get into your tarot cards and see what exactly do you need to know before everything starts to happen for you. Okay. So we have, okay, the Five of Swords. Yeah. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, I see someone is protecting their energy right now. And something that you've maybe realized recently is that you need to create a safe space for you so that you can pursue this path moving forward. And so I'm seeing here a very significant new, perhaps career opportunity is opening up for you in this time of your life. I feel like you're in a space where you're maybe choosing a new career direction. Maybe a very significant career opportunity is aligned for you to receive in this time of your life, to help you express, to help you expand, to help you grow and evolve in this direction that you have chosen for yourself. And I see someone feeling like they need to either distance themselves or separate themselves from their current environment, maybe from certain people in your life, or maybe even the past, okay? So I feel like what Spirit wants to say to you, don't look back anymore. There is no reason for you to look back anymore. There is no reason for you to play the past scenarios over and over again in your mind, because something so much better is coming in your life. And Spirit wants you to, you know, be optimistic, be positive, be at peace about the future and what's coming next, because it feels very bright. And so don't look back anymore. This, for some people, this may require them to be a bit more rigid and almost like empathetic, because I also see some people feeling the need to just like cut out their old life completely. And not always, right? This is quite an extreme energy, but I have to channel it in for those of you who maybe are finding yourself in this space of feeling like you need to completely separate yourself from your old identity in order to step into this new, you know, this new chapter, this new era of your life. So some of you may feel that extreme. You may feel like, okay, in order for me to become this star, I need to completely like separate myself from my old life. But I feel like you're kind of finding yourself, you know, in this very transitional threshold in this time where you are saying goodbye to the past and you're just opening up so many new opportunities for yourself in the future. So have peace right now. I feel like you need to have peace with the decisions that you're making. You need to have peace of mind about your future and about the opportunities that are also aligned to come in for you. So we're going to take 3 more cards. Wow, look at the 10 of Cups. That really wanted to come up for you. And I'm so happy to see it, because especially coming out as the last card, it really is saying that at the end, you're going to have exactly what you want and even more. Right? The 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card, and that's how I see your story ending. That's how I see all of this, you know, resolving itself if you choose right now to walk away from the past and pursue this new light in your life. Because I feel like there is a new opening right now for you. It feels like there is a new opening right now for you, and you just need to walk towards it, having the peace and the faith that it is going to work out. We have the 9 of Cups. Look at all of these beautiful cards that you're getting. And the star. The star had to show up. Okay, it had to show up because you also have the number 17. So you are a star. And you're meant to be seen. You're not meant to be caged in. You're not meant to be small. You're meant to be big. That might make some people uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like your energy, it's intimidating. Oh yeah, I'm getting like, it feels like your energy is intimidating because you have the audacity to ask for things in life that feel maybe even a bit out of touch with reality, but also who is to say what is reasonable, right? If it exists in the world, it's probably there for you to experience. So I feel like you have a lot of, big demands. I see someone here with big demands for success, for wealth, for opportunities. I know it's going to be interesting that you will get it in the end. That's the thing with the 10 of Cups. It's like everything that you're wishing for right now. In fact, the 9 of Cups going to the 10 of Cups, you may even get more than what you're asking for. You may even, like, the outcome may even exceed your expectations. Because I feel like that's how powerful your energy is, and that's how powerful you are as an individual. It's like you have the ability in life to not only get what you want, but get even more beyond that. And sometimes I feel like you may even underestimate your own essence. You may even underestimate your own power to manifest things into your life, to achieve things into your life. But something about this time of your life feels like such a gateway. It feels like such the opportunity to walk into, to really walk into something with full force, because there's a lot of alignment that I'm sensing here. And if you feel like some things are outdated in your life, it's time to declutter. It's just so much nicer to start fresh in life. And it really is, like, even in the simple things, like an example that's coming to my mind right now, I recently, moved, and I decluttered everything that I wanted to let go of, and things hold so much energy in them, right? And so I really decluttered like everything that felt heavy, everything that didn't feel light to me. I got rid of everything, and I can tell you, like, the difference in the energy in my life and in me is completely different. And so imagine like how big this is when you let go of like the old dated beliefs, old dated people, old dated pursuits in life, hobbies that maybe in the past it was there for you, but it no longer resonates, and so I feel like you're kind of in a space where you are ready to, part ways with things that feel old dated in order for you to make space for new things. And now I have so much space right in my closet, and I can, buy new items of clothing that maybe resonate more with who I am right now as an identity. And that's just a very simple example, but imagine like you get rid of like a maybe hobby that you just no longer resonate with, and you make space for a new one to come into your life, or just like a person or a pursuit in life, right? And so I feel like this is where you are right now, and you're kind of ready to part ways with some aspects of life that you feel like are no longer serving you. Okay, what else do you need to know before everything starts to happen? Changing. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. Anything can happen so fast, okay? That's how it feels like to me, because look at these cards that are flying. It really goes to show that, life is not still at any time. Change is always available. Opportunities are always available. Whether we feel it or not, the world is constantly moving. The world is constantly evolving. New opportunities arise every single day. And if you intend for it, it will happen. So don't disregard this reading. like, oh, it's just another tarot reading on YouTube that is showing up in my feed. No, it found you for a reason, because you know, nothing is a coincidence, and that's something that I truly believe in. And so if this reading came up on your feed and you decided that you're going to click and watch this reading right now, something told you to watch this reading right now, you need to hear this message. Maybe you need to hear that life can change at any time. Life is not still. There's no such a thing as something, you know, people change their mind all the time, and things change all the time, and circumstances change all the time. So open up your mind, because it does feel like something good is going to happen in your life. And you can sense that as well, I feel. That's why you clicked on this reading, because chances are you probably assume that there is something significant that's going to happen in your life, and you felt like this reading was the sign that you needed, and that's why you're here. So this is the message the Spirit is communicating to you right now. Let's get a crystal card to end your reading. Is there anything else significant that you need to be aware of? No, in this time of your life, Spirit, what is the last message for today? So we have the, oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Hidianti crystal. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh my God. Claim your happy place. That's the phrase. That's the message here. Spirit is saying to claim your happy place. I'm seeing here French existentialist. Oh my God, I don't know how to pronounce these words. Future trippers, bad romancers. That's very interesting. Maybe French is something significant to you. Maybe the country France is significant to you. Maybe it's a place that you want to move into or relocate to. Maybe you like the culture. Okay, so when to use this crystal? When you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. This crystal is down to make the most of every moment. If you're in a rut, call upon this crystal to help you love your way out of it. Interesting. We were mentioning the past in your reading. And so I feel like what this crystal wants to communicate to you in this time is to be in the present moment. Be present. This is where the opportunities lie. The past is an illusion, doesn't exist. The future is an illusion, doesn't exist. You only have the present moment. And so this crystal is calling upon you to use the present moment, because it's the biggest resource and blessing that all of us have, to create something different for your future. So I feel like your last message for today is to release the past, release the future, and be present. Make the most of every single moment in your life and pursue your happiness. Always in life, pursue your passion, pursue what excites you, pursue your happiness, because it's how you're going to be led to your happy place. So that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.